can talk about. Hey, Track City. I love my city. I love my city.
That's right, everybody. We are back with White House Wednesdays with my girl, Ebony McMorris, our White House correspondent for American Urban Radio Network. And joining us is Dr. Kaye Wise Whitehead, president of Association for the Study of African American Life and History, the organization that sets the official Black History Month theme. And now we're shifting gears to talk about Black History Month, because in these times, Black history isn't just a celebration, it's becoming a battleground. And of course, joining me, Ebony, I want you to start with this. Bring us in.
Look, let's really be real about this, Sunni, right? This year's theme is African Americans and labor, and it could not be more fitting. We're witnessing attacks on DEI. We talked about it earlier, the erasure of Black history in schools. And look, we even saw it in the Air Force, right, with Tuskegee Airmen. Even questions about whether the administration will acknowledge Black History Month just came up in the White House briefing yesterday with the press secretary, Carolyn Levitt. She was asked, and here's her answer. The White House, I'm going to read it, certainly still intends to celebrate and will continue to celebrate American history and the contributions that all Americans, regardless of race, religion, or creed, have made to our great country. Let me just say something. That was a dodge. The question was about Black History Month. Instead of saying yes, they lumped in everybody else. That's telling us, to me, where you stand. But that's why Asala's work is so critical right now.
And Dr. Wise Whitehead, I want to ask you, why was this theme chosen, and what does it mean for us today?
So thank you so much for inviting me on the show and giving me an opportunity to talk about the importance of Asala as we move forward with our founder, which is Dr. Carter G. Woodson's vision, making sure that we celebrate and center the work, the contributions that Black folks have made to this country. Our theme this year is African Americans and labor, and what we're doing is we're recognizing both the visible labor of Black folks, whether it's our work to build the White House or our work to keep pushing the White House forward, our work in local, state, and national government, our work driving buses, our work stocking shelves, that visible, and also the invisible labor, the emotional labor that we give in this country, the radical practice of revolutionary self-care. We're recognizing all of that because in the midst of everything we've contributed to this country, no one focuses on the actual work with our hands of helping to build this nation. And that's African Americans and labor in every sense of the word, from invisible to visible work.
Dr. Whitehead, let me just ask you, many are wondering, we always say, is Black history necessary? I think that doesn't even need to be asked anymore because we see what's going on. But people are saying, how can we fight back against this erasure?
So at this moment, when we think about the ways in which we are being, or we're trying to be erased in this country, we have to understand that we cannot be erased. America would not be America without the contributions, the work, the significance of, and the labor of Black people. We cannot be erased. You can say that you can pull the books about us off the shelves. Our life and our contributions will show up in every brick and stone and mortar in this country. I think we stand on that and we recognize you can't erase something that is a part of who we are.
And let me ask you, what are some of the events that are planned in our area from Asala?
So the largest Black History Month luncheon is coming up. We are very excited about the luncheon. We come together every year in Washington, D.C. We bring together folks from the academy, from the K-12 environment, from the communities to come in and to celebrate and center Black history, to make sure that everyone is aware of what we're doing. And so we invite people to come to Washington to join us at the annual Black History Month luncheon because we see Black History Month as an opportunity to have a festival. And so we will be having, and if you go to asala.org, we have events happening all throughout the month, everything from, we'll have speakers, we have talks, we have resources that are going to be made available, and we're asking people, as you're looking for an organization to support, something that Timothy Snyder said in his book On Tyranny, find an organization you believe in, stand and support it. We want you to look and stand and support Asala, starting with focusing on our Black History Month Festival and then joining us at our Black History Month luncheon. It is Saturday, February 22nd from 12 to 3 p.m. It's going to take place at the Westin in Washington, D.C. Tickets are still available. We will leave the light on for you.
Give us that website one more time.
Okay, you want to go to ASALH.org, ASALH.org. ASALH stands for the Association for the Study of African American Life and History.
Thank you so much. Ebony, any last words here?
Let me tell you something. This month, I need you to get your Carter G. Woodson on. Teach yourself your history. Get your Rosa on, because sitting down in silence is not an option. Get your Frederick Douglass on, because he said power concedes nothing without demand. We got to demand, y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you both so much for being on. Ebony, where can people find you?
Across social media at Ebony McMorris, or go to AURN.com to follow my latest stories.
Thank you both so much.
Bye.
What to talk about?